Hey everyone, it's been a while since I've done one of these videos, but I decided to do another one. Lots have happened since the last video I've done, so hopefully I can get back into doing these. I have a lot of things I haven't opened, a lot of toys, a lot of figures, and maybe I'll catch up on them now that I'm going to start this back up. So without further ado, thanks for tuning in to Trasu's Toy Box, or Trasu FOMO's Toy Box. I honestly forgot what I called it last, but I'll cover both bases. So basically what this is, in case you're just tuning in for the first time, is an unbiased unboxing and somewhat review, personal reactions on action figures, whether it be new, old, vintage, or just released on the shelves. Or it could be not even released on the shelves and just, stuff hanging out in my collection, loose figures, so on. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it off with this new, reinvention of this series with a figure that I purchased at New York Comic Con this year. It was a couple weeks back. It was a blast. I actually went for 2 days. Normally I just go for Friday just to get all of the exclusives, but I went with a friend who basically went for Saturday and Sunday, and I had a blast doing a lot of the stuff that I didn't normally do. So one of the things that I bought was this Garbage Pail Kid pop-up book signed by the author, Joe. I can't say his last name. What is it? Joe Simcoe, and these little nano block sets, but I'm not going to get into those because what we're going to do today is, as I said, we're going to do action figure that I purchased. I've been eyeballing these figures for a while. I thought they were a cool concept. I never really saw one in person, only online reviews and such, but I don't really watch the reviews, but I did see pictures, so I should say pictures of it. So there are 3 or 4 types. There's actually 3 types of these. The 4th one's coming out soon. I'm not quite sure if it's out yet. I don't really keep up with the release dates of different figures and such as I used to. But what I have here, this is by the company, I think it's Lone Coconut. And what I have here today is I'm going to open this. It's called Plunderstrong. Now, these are kind of like ogre type, beast things that are kind of cool looking. They all have different, themes. There are, as I said, there are 4 types. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 types. The 4 types, this usually comes with like an ear that hangs out too, but with a person, the table that I bought it from, who the company was, because he was definitely showing me all the information, they didn't have this. But anyways, back to my point. There are 4 different types. There are hatchlings, which I think they come in a little egg, if I saw correctly. The hatchlings are small articulated figures that you can remove the hands and such with. There are the plunderlings, which are basically mid-size, so it's about half the size of this guy here. There are plunderstrongs, which is essentially the size of a Build-A-Figure from Marvel Legends line. And then you have the plunderlongs, L-O-N-G, that are just coming out. Again, I'm not sure if they're out already, but the plunderlongs are the same thing as plunderlings, but they just have a longer body, like a slimmer body. The plunderlings are kind of, just a little goblin-esque. They all come with the same type of, essentially the same type of mouth situation. Different accessories, of course. The reason why I bought this one is it was more of an ocean themed, and it had the lobster claws here. So the cool story about this is, it's the name of this guy is, what is his name? I think it's Cursed Norfang or something like. Oh yeah, there it is, Cursed Narrowfang. And apparently this shell possessed this guy, so whatever. That's kind of a cool story. I don't know the exact details, but it's kind of neat. And there's a Plunderlong coming out with the same situation. So yeah, the box is kind of neat. The box shows the face, which is, I guess, the character in here. They all have this type of, face on the front in the window box here. Same thing with here. It comes with a lot of accessories, it seems like. It seems like it comes with a couple of hands, 3 separate heads, as you can see in here, and some other accessories. But we're going to open this up and we're going to check it out together because, again, I've never really dealt with any of these figures before, so I really don't know what to expect. The only thing I did was see them at New York Comic Con and basically explored them, and I, saw this figure and I was like, okay, I'm sold. So let's see what we got. So in the box we got, I don't know what that little baggie is in there. Oh, little clips for some reason? I don't know. So let's see what this says. These toys were constructed at hard paint great care. So essentially the same type of situation as, if you guys collect Mythic Legions and such, it'll tell you to take care and work out all the kinks and whatnot, and you will have a prosperous figure. And apparently out of the box, there it is. So these are the things that came from the box, and oops, sorry, just knocked that. And apparently, as I said, you can put these right in here, which is kind of neat. So very, very excited about that. I didn't think that this would come with it, and they're adhesive too. So you can stick them on or you can keep them loose. I did not know that they came with that. Who knows what else they come with? Nothing really. So that's the box. I'll put this box behind here. And I have these clips. I don't know what these clips do, but I guess I can probably figure it out after. So we'll put that to the side. So here we go. We got the cursed Naurfang or whatever his name is. So he seems like he's pretty dense plastic. Like it's not weirdly hollow or rubbery or anything like that. Does come with some zip ties, as they all do. So let's see if we can take this out and check out the accessories first. So we have 2 separate heads. We have a jacket, which is soft. Let's see, which is soft, very soft. Soft plastic, rubber, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it smells like that. It's really soft PVC stuff. So it kind of looks like a captain's jacket, Captain Obvious's jacket. So we have 2 sets of hands. We have the shell here, which looks to have a little magnetic piece, so that's a good thing. And then another feature that I forgot to tell you all is these hands go with the little plunderlings or the hatchlings that you can actually put. So just separate hands so you can mix and match. They really promote mix and matching on this thing because they all really fit each other. Obviously, these hands are not going to fit the smaller figures, but the heads will fit the smaller figures and vice versa. So that's kind of neat. So we'll put this aside for now, and we will break open this figure here to check it out. So bear with me as I cut and not damage this figure somehow. So it's got a little twist tie in the back. Let's get this out. Like, I miss when Hasbro and all that kind of stuff, they used to have the window packages. I understand, save the environment and stuff, and it's really kind of a ridiculous thing to complain about. But I like to look at my figures. I like to see exactly what I'm getting, and stuff like that. Like, every other company does it. Like, NECA still does it. All that kind of stuff still, all those places still do it. But from what I heard, they're supposed to go back to the plastic just because of the people wanting to see what kind of figures they have. So we will see if that actually happens. I haven't seen it yet. So, okay, it looks like I got it out. Looks like I got everything except for the hands, of course. So let's see if I can... Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. We got it. So what do we got here? So the legs seem a little bit loose, but not by much. So let's kind of... Oh. And of course I had to get one with like a crack right there, which is not cool. Boy. I don't really know how that worked, but whatever. So let's see. That wasn't me doing... And there's a paint chip right there. All right, so that's kind of disappointing. The legs are kind of loose. So let's just pan this camera down a bit, see if I can actually get some better views here. All right, so there we go. So we got Cursed Naurfang, as I said, came out of the box with a crack on its ear, which is not cool. I don't know how that happened. And a chip on its head for the paint wise. So again, that's not one of my, those joints are very fused. So I'm not gonna worry about taking those joints off just yet before I do whatever. The claws seem like they're kind of fused, but not by much. So here we go. I just hope that that was supposed to be chipped off like that and not whatever. But the claw's open. Let's see if that, yeah, there we go. So the claw's open, it's both on the same side, so that's okay. So there we go. I mean, the legs are a little bit looser than I would hope for it to come out. I mean, as you can see, I mean, it's easy to fix. Obviously, if you know how, you know how. All right, so that's kind of disappointing, but we'll move to the next situation. All right, so the waist, again, the waist moves. And apparently what the guy showed me is this part goes up and down, so he can be all barrel-chested if you wanted. And I think it looks like there's a seam here, so this might, yep, there we go. So it has that extra thing here. That side is a little bit fused. So I'm not gonna, nope, there we go. Hopefully I did not break that, because nope, I don't think I did. But it has the shoulder crunch there, so you can do that. There's the back of it. Looks really goofy in the back. I don't know. It doesn't look normal. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I like the figure itself. I got it for cheaper than it would be online, so I can't really complain too much other than things being fused as they are. The knees are fused, yep. So I'll have to let that cool down. These are off color a little bit. Purposely, I don't know. Seems like there's a little paint chip right there too. All right, so anyways, enough with those little whatever. So we got Cursed Neurofang, and put his little coat on him here. Just check that out. So there's that. He can keep warm now. And I don't want to take his head off because I'm afraid that if I take his head off, something bad will happen. So, and this is magnetized as I showed you before. So this goes on like so, and that is on there pretty good. There. He's one cool dude. But yeah. So again, I'm not going to sit there and complain. When I was at Comic-Con, here's a side story for you. When I was at Comic-Con, I was at the NECA booth, and I saw some dude like just complaining to the people working at NECA how unhappy he was on some of the figures. I'm like, dude, like, really? I understand you get pissed off with your toys and your collectibles and stuff, but there's a time and place. What are they going to do? They're going to say, oh, okay. All right, I'll fix it for you right now. Bring it right in. I'll give you a refund. Here, take a free figure. But whatever. So there's that. So we got the hands. I'm going to take out some of these hands because I have a good feeling that these hands in here might, in fact, be magnetized. I don't know, though. Let's see. No, they don't look magnetized. I thought they were magnetized. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So maybe the head is magnetized. Oh, hey, that head feels a little bit magnetized. So, yeah, that head is definitely magnetized there. So that head happens to be, let's try to take that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, as you can see, that is magnetized. So let's see if we can. I mean, it is heavy, but you can see it is magnetized. So we got that magnet in there in the heads, and I think, yep, each of them have. So I think that's to do something. Maybe attach the head, the hats and stuff, but let's like switch this head out because it's kind of making me mad that it's cracked a bit. I hate that. There we go. I'll put this one on. Hopefully I don't break it off camera. If you hear a snap. Oh boy, that's really tough to put on. Wow. Okay, well. Please don't break. As you can hear off camera, it is pretty tough to put on. I'm just hoping I don't break the peg. I don't think I broke the peg, but he's gonna stay exactly like this from now on until I have a chance to soften him up a little bit with some heat. But there we go. So there's that new head. So he's a little bit more angry. There we go. So we got that. So these aren't magnetized as I thought, but he does come with normal hands, which is great. So we can like hold stuff and be angry if he really wanted to. And then of course he has holder hands so he can like hold weapons, but this guy did not come with weapons. So don't know what he's gonna hold from there. So there we go. And of course you could put this on any head. So he can have that cool shades dude look. The shoulders are really bothering me, the fact that they are so weirdly low. All right. But it's still a cool figure. I mean, as I said, I wanted one of these for a long time. There is a lot of variety on the colors and designs and such of the Plunderlings. The Plunderstrongs, I think there's only 4 different figures out. There's a guy with 2 cannons. He's more of an ash gray color. There is a figure that is green, who is more of like a Shrek type of ogre. There is, I think, a red one, another red one who is more of like a luchador wrestler, barbarian, and of course there's this one. And then for the Plunderlings, there's just so many colors, clear, translucent. There's one that's has a skeleton skull for his head. It's like a zombie one. The one thing I'll say, and this is a biased opinion about, not a bias, but basically an opinion. I don't like to use opinions here because like literally you can make your own opinion. I don't want to sway you from buying or not buying this. But one of the things is the variety of expressions on the heads. And I understand why they did it. You can't make 1,000 different expressions. But what I would have liked to see would be the different expressions for the different, at least one different expression for each different figure. So they're not all, you know, snarling, you know, stoic, and then angry yelling face. But so anyways, so there it is. There's the, as again, I'm not going to bend this because there's a lot of joints that are fused on this little guy here. Yeah, I'm not going to try to bend anything until I heat it. I mean, there's some loose, very loose joints, like the waist is loose, this leg is loose, but then we have very fused joints, like the legs and the arm, ankles, and the elbows. Shoulders seem okay. The head is very, very on there tight, and I feel like I'm gonna break that post if I do this any harder. So, and there's the back again. The back looks really weird. I mean, I don't understand this whole thing. I mean, this part looks fine, but what? Maybe it's just because of that. I mean, that looks a little better, but still, maybe a little bit of articulation on the shoulders being up more. Who knows? Anyways, there we go. So we got the Plunderstrongs. They are available on your online retailers. I'm not going to plug anybody because, of course, I'm not being sponsored and I'm not asking to be sponsored. But, you know, it's just one of those things where if you want these Plunderstrongs, Plunderlings, anything like that, you're going to find them. But I can give you the names: Plunderlings, Plunderstrongs, Hatchlings, which are apparently super hard to find nowadays because they sold out within 20 minutes at Comic-Con. And soon, if not already out, Plunderlongs. And yeah, they all come with extra pieces here. And I don't know, that's about it. And I still haven't figured out what these are for. So I wonder if anyone can comment in the, I guess the comments, comment in the comments on what exactly these are for. Then that would be fantastic. I guess I can just research. I don't know. Maybe I eat these. Who knows? But anyways, that's it. Again, hopefully this is going to be the first of many more kind of unboxing reviews. I don't know what you want to call these things, but they're definitely just kind of a fun way to showcase what toys I have. And again, maybe, you know, you'll see stuff that you've never seen before. Maybe you see stuff that you were on the fence about for a while, and you're like, oh, hey, I'm gonna grab those. But anyways, just tune on in. Hopefully do one of these once a week. I think I always promise that, but yeah, but thanks for tuning in, and hopefully this gives you a little bit of insight on what these lone coconut plunderlings, plunderstrongs, plunderlongs, or hatchlings are all about. So again, lone coconut. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your week.